are we doing tonight, Zanies? All right, relax. I know I look like a pussy. You don't need to say it aloud. Stop. Embarrassing. I know. I'm flannel guy here in the comedy community. And that's not like a good thing to be, you know? Like, I'm flannel guy. I look like Paul Bunyan if he was super into musical theater. It's like not good. You know, I've been known as the guy who looks like he lives in a dorm and owns a guitar, and he only knows the chords to Hot Cross Buns and Wonderwall. Like, that's it. Not good. Yeah, I go to art school, which is pretty cool. I feel like it's almost like a prerequisite. You have to be like the gayest straight man in your high school to go to art school, you know? Like, I did the musical and I played football my senior year, so, you know, like, yes, I know who Tony Romo is, but yes, Mamma Mia 2 is my favorite movie. Yeah. But the tough part about college is the roommate situation, because, you know, you go in blind every time. You never know what you're going to get. And unfortunately, I just got put with two real shitty roommates. You know, it started off cool. You know, at first we just did normal roommate things, you know. We ate together, we hung out in the common area, we got drunk and got into tickle fights. Just kidding, we never drank together. But yeah, it all started to get weird once I started to bring girls back to the place, you know. They started to be real cockblocks, and I didn't like it at all, you know. I bring girls back, and they'd want to meet her, know everything about her, you know, creep her out, not want her to go in my room. And then, you know, their personality started to evolve after that too. Like, the one started telling really weird knock-knock jokes every time I had people over. And like, it was like the other one had a period or something, because like once a month they'd just run into my room, pick up your socks, and then just walk out for no reason. I got like really confused. And so, you know, I had to, at one point I just had to sit them down and I had to just like give them a stern talking to, because I was fed up. And I was like, hey guys, like, it's not cool, like, we're roommates, like, I understand, like, I was assigned, but like, you guys are treating this like a dictatorship, and this needs to be like a community. Like, I don't understand what you guys are doing. And then they were like, Joey, we're your parents? I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you live here, we pay rent. I'm like, love doesn't cost a thing? Thanks, Nick Cannon, I appreciate it. That's a crappy movie anyways. But yeah, my parents definitely don't like it when my friends smoke weed in our basement. They really hate it. It gets on their nerves, I swear. Yeah, they don't like it at all. I personally, I can't smoke weed. I have a heart condition, so, you know, I lay off. But my friends, they come over and they're those real douchey smokers, you know? They're the type of guys that they'll sit there and they'll go, love to get high, man. It's like you watch a movie and you're in it. I'm like, yeah, sounds good, guys. So this new movie just came out. It's called Brokeback Mountain. Let me pop it in real quick. And, you know, I pop it in, scurry out of the room. Come back like 2 hours later, everyone is shaking in fear. But one of my friends just has a smile from cheek to cheek. I'm like, whoa, oh God. So, you know, I did what any good friend would do. And I popped in the human centipede and I ran off again. Now I have no friends. No friends at all. But yeah, when they don't like to watch movies, I always got to be the entertainer guy, because I don't smoke. I always got to entertain them while they're high. So, you know, like the other day, I got sick and tired, you know, like trying to come up with new bits to entertain them. So I just tossed them a children's book the other day. I tossed them Where's Waldo? After 45 minutes, they were so high, it turned into Where the hell is Waldo? I can't find this man anywhere. But yeah. They definitely like to spark up in our basement, and it's cool. I like it. You know, we're still friends. I'm still sober, but it's all right. But my parents are pretty cool about it. My parents met in a pretty unique way. You know, I hate it when people walk up to me and they're like, "Oh, like my dad was the quarterback and my mom was the cheerleader," because meeting on Tinder would have been a step up from how my parents met. For those of you who don't know what Tinder is, it's like this really weird, herpy-filled app. Where delinquents come to, you know, relish upon each other and find similar people to themselves, where they could have unprotected sex in a Wendy's drive-thru or a Forest Preserve parking lot. But yeah, that is actually a step up from how my parents met. My parents met in college. Anyone here meet in college? Got some couples over here didn't meet in college? She didn't smile. She's like, I hate him. Oh my God. But yeah, my parents, they met in college. First day, freshman year. My dad went out. He lived in the same dorm building as my mom. My mom lived in 101 and my dad lived in 201. First night of college, my dad went out, got super messed up. I'm talking, you know, when you get drunk on like whiskey that comes in a plastic bottle and it's got a real edgy name, you know, like Skull or Nail. He just looked down on the ground. He's like, oh crap, my wife's here. And yeah, he went out and, you know, he went out to the bar and he was super messed up and he came back and he was so drunk. He was like, screw the stairs, I'm going to 101. And, you know, with that logic, yes, he birthed a child. I am here, like I'm alive, you know. And, you know, he walks up to my mom's door, door down, light hits him, struts in like he owns the place, full spread eagle into my mom's bed. My mom, being the responsible adult she is, sleeping on a school night, but, you know, a random man jumps in her bed. She could have, you know, hired a private investigator, called the police, called campus security. No, she marries the man. And she has that logic, and they raised a child. Like, I'm alive, you know? But the real messed up part about the story is the way my mom tells it. You know, we can be at a wedding, a birthday, a bar mitzvah. She feels the need to tell the story. You know, she like gets into character. She's like, so he walked in, and the light from the hall glimmered off his face. And he strutted towards me, jumped into bed, and I swear, he was my knight in shining armor. And I'm like, Mom, that either sounds like a really shitty porno or a really good episode of Law & Order SVU. I'm Joe Gustafson. Thanks, guys.